Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we'll be talking about the next rugby league game. So first of all, let's start off with the win. When is the next rugby league game? Well, according to a recent post on the Big Ant forum, one of the users on there claimed to have a response from the actual NRL website, and we'll just quickly go over that. So it's from Drury78, and it says, I submitted a question via the NRL website a few weeks ago. I received below today. We've been advised that we are working with our licensee on a product for 2020. I hope this helps with your query, and we thank you for taking the time to write to us. Kind regards, Robert, supporter liaison. So if true, this pretty much all but confirms that we will be getting a rugby league game in 2020. The big question is, who was it made by, and do True Blue still have the license? Realistically, there's only two options. The NRL license either remains with True Blue, or it could be Big Ant Studios, who have been self-publishing their own, not their own, but their most recent games like Ashes Cricket, Big Bash Boom, AO Tennis. They've all been published and distributed by Big Ant themselves, so I think that could be a possibility, but out of the two, I would prefer Big Ant, but I wouldn't mind it if True Blue still had the rights and they just had another developer take over, preferably Wicked Witch Software. Now, why Wicked Witch? For those of you that don't know, they are currently developing the second installment of AFL Evolution, and with this second title, they're actually using the Unreal Engine. Now, I'm not too sure if UE has been utilized to make a sports game before, but the fact that Wicked Witch now have that technology, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind seeing a new rugby league game made with the Unreal Engine. That's if Big Ant Studios isn't doing it. It's pretty much all speculation at this point. I've given you my thoughts on what I'd like to see if we actually are getting a game in 2020. In an ideal world, we'll be getting our hands on it, I'd say, during finals next season. Hopefully we get an official announcement before the season ends, but with Rugby Challenge 4 coming out at the end of the year, we most likely won't hear anything until 2020. If you have any thoughts on the subject, just leave it in the comment section down below. And as always, sure to charge that like button for more rugby league content, or more content in general. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you.
Yeah.
Later.
Trying to hold it down for my part of the town, that's SYD. Boy, there ain't no stopping us now. Looking back on my life, I know my father is proud and we